Bravado like Movado,
All right, let's fill up the sofa. It's Alan McGee and Carl Barat, everybody.
Come on over. Yeah.
Hello, how are you? All
Sorry,
right?
Carl. It's been years.
How you doing, all right?
Ages,
All right,
yeah.
mate. Nice to
All
see
right,
you.
why
How
don't
you
you
doing?
sit down?
Very well played.
Hello, Alan.
Oh.
Have a seat. Right, let's see a trailer from the brilliant new film Svengali that we are all in.
My name is Paul Dean, but everybody calls me Dixie. All my life, I've dreamt of walking in the footsteps of the great Svengalis of rock and roll.
I do a very specific kind of music here.
I know you're a mod, like me.
Waving you're a mod.
Please tell me you were wearing that ironically.
Give me 6 months, I'll get you a record deal.
I think it's from Wales.
I got beers.
What's that then, mate?
The Prems are going to be massive.
Everybody in London will listen to the Prem!
Anytime you need to call me, anytime a bit of advice, because I love the spirit, man, I love it. Hello?
Hi, Alan, it's me, it's Dixie. I'm just making sure this is the number and this is you. This is you, isn't it?
Film stars, right, we'll talk about the film in a second, but it's been a while since we're both here, but this is your hat-trick appearance for both of you. There, Carl, and that's your ball. And they are. Where would you say the hat-trick ball rates in your, all the accolades and awards that you've both won?
Top.
I'd say, probably, yeah.
It's amazing.
Right, that was a clip from Svengali. Right, and you both play yourself, and SoccerAM's in it as well. Alan, if you can, explain kind of what it's about.
Well, it was conceived by a guy called Johnny Owen.
Who we know.
And he made this list up in London, and he said, "Oh, I want to get this Svengali mentor for him." And I was at the top of his list, and there was a guy called Welsh Pete, who's one of my pals, and he contacted me on Facebook and went, "Will you do this viral?" I think they're called Wepisodes now, 5 years later. But anyway, so I just went, yeah. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Met Johnny, became pals with him. And then it's really John Owen's complete belief in that it was going to become a film that made it happen. I actually, probably about 2011, never thought it was going to. And then he just kept going and going and going. And eventually gave me a call and then went, come and do the film. And then when we were doing the episodes, he went, can you get Carl Barat? And I went, yeah, I'll ask him. And he went, OK, I'll come down. And that's how Carl got involved, you know.
I think the weird irony is that the story in the film parallels what actually happened in real life. And Johnny is very much the lead character. It's kind of him, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a force of nature. I'm sure you know anyway, but
He is. He's been on the show.
He's on last week, isn't he?
Oh, no.
No, so, well,
In a couple of weeks.
We've got, him and
Because
Vicky
we're in this
McClure
film,
on.
we are plugging it.
Well, quite
But
right.
he's incredibly persistent, isn't he? But in a nice way, not in a pesty way.
Yeah.
He's a beautiful guy. I mean, he's one of the most kind of like. He actually means it,
He's
which
so,
is
he's so
unusual.
charming, energetic, and sort of heartfelt that I think that's why everyone's been like lining up to be in the film. He's got such an amazing cast, and like it's one of those projects that's got a lot of love around it, you know.
Yeah.
And how was it acting?
Well, I was playing myself.
I know you're playing yourself, but you still...
people tell me I was amazing.
Lights, camera, action, go, say these words.
It's a bit nerve-wracking. I think I had a couple of drinks, actually. It's just, not unlike
I think he's good in the film. I saw it in New York, and I was like, God, he can act.
And when you're watching it, are you? Because when I saw it, because I've actually got some lines in it, unbelievably. Building up to when I'm going to be in it, I'm terrified that I'm just going to let the whole show down. Were you feeling that, Alan, or were you like, one take one day it was going to be great?
No, but they got me. They realised that I actually couldn't act. So what they would do is they'd ask me the same question 13 times, and on the 9th time I would lose my temper because I'm known to lose my temper a little bit, and then that was always the take.
Brilliant. We've got the clip of when the band reach the maximum heights of fame. In other words, they're invited onto SoccerAM. Yes. The picture quality is really bad. It's got writing all over the film. Because the film is so new, so we had to get a bootleg copy from a bloke down the pub. It's not true, but anyway, this is what we've got. Welcome Jake, Tommy, Scott and Macca from the Prems.
That was some acting from us there, wasn't it?
Yeah, because that's the bloke that said that the band would never make it, and then he sees them on SoccerAM, because there's, so it's all kind of a bit real life for you, and all the amazing bands that you worked with, that we've tried to book for years and years and years.
Well, you've had them all on. Libertines,
yeah.
Dirty Pretty Things, you've had them all on, you know.
But were we a bit of a pest? Did we used to pester you?
No, we liked it because you always used to show the video, the band, you know, so we always said yes.
Oh, that's good then, that's good. Do you have a big part in regulating what your bands do and don't do, what they should do, what they shouldn't do?
No, because any bands I've ever usually worked with are like completely deviant and just do what they want anyway.
Oh, brilliant. And how...
I was thinking that, Carl. Did you have like a... Yeah. Is there a plan? When you say, right, we're a band, what's our plan going to be? I can't imagine the Libertines had a spreadsheet.
Well, no, really, the plan was kind of Alan's gig. That was the plan. That was dealt with, and we just do what we do, and Alan does what he does, and it was a right mess, wasn't it, Alan?
Yeah.
Alan, did Carl do what you asked him to do?
Of course I didn't.
And did you like that?
No. But I can't stop him. Still can't stop him.
And the succession that you get of radio interviews, TV interviews, magazine interviews, did you enjoy them or did you hate them?
Sometimes, both really.
Depending on the questions, I
suppose.
suppose.
Yeah, you know, like what's the craziest thing you've ever done never really features that highly in my favourite questions list.
Let's scrub that one out.
Yeah.
Any others you don't like? Alan, obviously you must have got sent so many kind of demo tapes and things. How much time would you give a song when you put a tape in?
Probably, I play everybody's song once. Loads of people send me at the moment through Facebook and stuff like that. But the Libertines, it was a strange one when I got involved with that, because it was like I think, you know, it was a baptism of fire. We went to this club and somebody wanted to have it with me, so then I was a bit argumentative back, and then somebody wanted to have it with him, and then he was a bit argumentative back, and then afterwards we realised we were vaguely, you know, argumentative people, and then we kind of got on, you know.
It's a beautiful thing. So how did the Libertines kick off then? Did you do loads and loads of gigs to start with, or did you just bombard people with...
we were together for about 5 years before we ever got sort of signed in a different incarnation, kind of growing up on the stage, really. And I think when it came to it, after 5 years, you get a bit annoyed. We were playing sort of love songs and, well, I mean, not in a sort of Stevie Wonder way, but, you know, the more sort of folky and English, traditional sort of things. And then I just got angry, really. When we met our manager before Alan, and the Strokes came over, and it was like, oh, come on. We wanted, that was our audience. So I think we had a big sort of change around. But then at that, I think that's when we decided to get a bit smarter about things, and that's when we did pester people, and we did make there was a little plan, which was to try and get on rough trade and stuff, and like actually get stooges down to the gig, sort of fabricate a scene which would then become a real scene. So just get everyone to, you've got to come to this gig at this time, you've got to go mental and come on stage, because that will give an impression to the industry that we are something, and it did. And then after that, it became real. So there was a bit of a plan.
You can create these things.
He's a magician.
Yeah.
And Alan, you signed Oasis. Roy, you're a massive Oasis fan, aren't you?
Massive one, yeah.
So you called your first son Liam after Liam Gallagher?
Yeah. And Mrs. wouldn't have Noel for the second one.
So did you say, Anne, we're going to have Noel?
Yeah. Didn't go down well. I was in hospital as well, so...
Wow. And that was kind of random chance that you signed Oasis, wasn't it? You were chasing a girl, I read.
Yeah, I was chasing... Well, I'm actually here today with my niece, is my sister's kid, and it was her pal, Annette, that I was chasing, so I shouldn't even have been at the gig.
And they shouldn't have even been on the bill?
No, they shouldn't even been on the bill, you know. So it was really, I suppose, sex that made me, you know, like try and, you know, kind of like... It was me chasing sex got me a band.
Sexy girl, a sexy girl.
Sexy girls.
11 o'clock in
Did
the
you get a
morning,
girl?
Sexy girl.
No. She never showed up. So I went in the sub club and took ecstasy.
All right, there we go. Thank you very much, lads, for coming in. Svengali is in cinemas on Friday the 21st of March. Johnny O and Vicky McClure will be on the show in a few weeks, and we'll have a little football chat with you in a bit. So Alan McGee and Carl Barat everywhere. It's Barat. Oh, it's that age-old argument. Barat,
I don't
Barat.
know anymore, to be honest.
Well, you say Barat, so do we.
All right,
yeah.
Quality. Cheers, boys. Right, still to come, John Ruddy and...
Lennon McCullough. Look out for him. Right, you're Rangers. You're a Rangers
Glasgow
fan.
Rangers.
OK, sorry, you're a Glasgow Rangers fan. Carl, you're an Arsenal fan. But Alan, you dispute this.
No, I don't. I don't think that was your guy on the phone the other day.
Was it? Is it our Dave? Dave categorically told us yesterday that you shouted lies.
We're mates.
I've got a scarf out and everything.
Yeah.
It's a knockoff.
How do you feel about Ozil's form, Carl?
Oh, it's beautiful, sublime.
Yeah.
Steak. You know what I mean? So that I don't know what that says about Ken Bates or me, but you know.
All right, Carl, last word to you then. So the FA approach you with £1 million, not to buy a box at Chelsea. They approach you with £1 million to make an official World Cup song for this summer, but your backing vocals are provided by Bob the Builder. Is it a yes or a no?
I can't do that, I'm sorry.
Rock and roll, I like it. It's a no.
It wasn't a genuine offer, but
Turned it down anyway.
all right, cheers. Alan and Carl, everybody. Cheers.
Hang on. I have to ask. Would you do an England song, though, if you were asked without Bob the Builder on backing vocals?
Well, of course.
OK, yeah. You
If it was Fireman Sam on backing vocals, totally different.
SpongeBob
I'll do that
SquarePants.
in a favour, actually, yeah.
OK, done. Hello, everybody, and welcome outside to the very little used SoccerAM throwing arena, where we will see which one of these 3 guests will throw it the furthest.
This is completely unfair because if he was to play a Libertine song, he would win.
Alan, you're the favourite.
We'll do that next week.
You're the favourite, aren't you? And good morning to Niall from One Direction, who once tweeted that he liked my jumper. So, Niall, if you want to review this, and if you really like it, I'll send it to you because you're quite young, you might not have a lot of money, and if you want it, I've got lots of jumpers.
Big derby game today against Burnley. And I said to Alan, we're going to say hello to Niall from One Direction. He said, oh, do you want me to shout something? I went, no, you're all right.
Nice to you, Niall.
OK, all right.
Because I came to see him with my daughter.
Right, it's the Transport for London Year of the Bus.
Massive.
Transport for London have lent us this bus. There are many other buses available up and down the country, though. Right, our guests are invited to throw the ball the length of this 11.2-metre bus. If they manage it, here are some other distances to look out for. So the red line, that is 23.12 metres. That's the shot put world record. The blue line, this is 31 metres. That's the length of a blue whale.
That is ridiculous.
That's hard to conceive, that is. And then the pink line right at the back there, which Rory might be interested in, is 51.33 metres. It's the world record for a throw-in set by Thomas Gronemark from Denmark. And I think Rory correctly pointed out it's the guy that does the flip.
Oh, right, does he? Does this? OK, dangerous. The flip is dangerous on this terrain, but Carl might try. OK, I'm just going to show you, chaps, Carl, Alan, I'm just going to show you how to do a throw-in, because remember, foul throws are the biggest crime in football, OK? So, arms got to release it behind your head, both feet on the ground, OK?
Playing music after a goal was the biggest crime in football, according to you yesterday. That was the length of the bus, though.
Hey, further than a bus. So that's what you've got to do, Helen, if you'd like to lead this now.
Carl, you're going first. OK, have you taken many throw-ins before?
No, never.
Right, OK, you want to take a run-up? There's your line, just got to chuck the ball. Yes, Carl! OK,
That was all right.
Here's the length of the bus. Just wonder, have you ever thrown a telly out of a window? It's going to finish 1-1. All right, well done, guys. Now, our guests are having a kick. Carl, you're going first. We're going to ask Rory's little nippers to have a go as well, because they're signed up. Now, you can pick any hole you like. Just give it a punt.